Hello everyone. Today we are going to cover up our next chapter, which name is Should Wizard Hit Mommy, written by John Updike. First of all, we will discuss about the title Should Wizard Hit Mommy. What is wizard? Wizard is a man who is believed to have a magic powers. And what about the word mommy? Mommy means our mother. In a regional language, we say it mummy, mom, etc. But in American tone and accent, the American people always used to speak this word as a mommy, and that is why the author, means that the writer John Updike, has used it here. So let us go to get out why this title has been used by the writer. The title is much justified as the story revolves around question of understanding. In the story, the daughter desires for an ending where Skunk is somehow made acceptable to his playmates, but the father has ended the story where the skunk's real self remained, means that what he was remained intact. Intact means to be continued. So the question raised by the daughter of the protagonist remain unfulfilled, and hence the title is fully justified. Now, before going further, we will talk about the deleted syllabus given by CBSE. The deleted syllabus is from reading section, note making and summarizing, from flamingo, and from prose section it is poets and pancakes, the interview and going places, and from the poetry section one poem has been deleted and it is a roadside stand. From the stars, the chapter is that has been deleted the Tiger King, Journey to the End of the Earth, Memories of Childhood, and in the writing section it is poster making, business or official letters for making inquiries, registering complaints, asking for and giving in orders and sending replies, speech and debate. So these were the chapters that have been deleted by CBSE. Okay students, so let us begin this chapter with the introduction of this chapter. First of all, we will talk about brief biography of John Updike. John Updike was raised by means to be looked after. John Updike was raised by working class parents in Berks County. Working class parents means the parents were the workers, the laborers in Berks County. And what is the Berks County? Berks County is an area in Britain, Ireland, or in the US, which has its own local government located on the US Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So he attended Harvard College, where he won the Scholastic Art and Writing Award and was a frequent contributor to the Harvard Lampoon Literary Review. There he met and married his first wife, Mary Pennington, with whom he had 4 children. After graduating, he attended the Ruskin School of Fine Art at Oxford University with ambitions to become a cartoonist. But he ultimately moved back to the United States and began a career at the New Yorker. What is the New Yorker? The New Yorker is a magazine in America, during which time he published hundreds of his own short stories and poems in the magazine before becoming an independent novelist. He is best known for his Rabbit series, which chronicle means record or a series of events in a factual and detailed way. So he is best known for his Rabbit series, which chronicled several decades in the life of an American middle class man, Harry Rabbit Armstrong, and for which he won 2 Pulitzer Prizes for fiction. What is Pulitzer Prizes? A prize which is given for fiction. Updike published more than 20 novels and numerous short story collections throughout his life, and he died from lung cancer in 2009 at the age of 76. Now we will go through the historical context of Should Wizard Hit Mommy. So though the story was written at the end of 1950s, it is basically written at the end of 1950s. But to understand the story means that to get the idea why the story has been written, it is the most important to understand the decade which was just before the story was published or it had been written. So, at the end of the Second World War and after the GI Bill was passed, let us get the meaning of this word. GI Bill, a bill which gave houses and paying jobs to returning veterans. Veterans, who are veterans? Veterans are the person who have served in the army, navy or air force, especially during war, and when the war had been at its end, they just returned. So at the end of the Second World War and after the GI Bill was passed, many young American couples migrated from the urban areas into the suburban areas to start families. Urban means the city, the town. Suburban means the outskirt of the city, means that the village. So as the inspiration to settle down grew, so did the idea of an ideal family began to appear among the people. Means that as they started living together with the family, so there was an idea of an ideal family to set up in each and every family. So this idea got stronger by a golden age of advertisement. There were a golden age of advertisement at that time, and this especially motivated the young wives, and this idea also motivated the young wives to be noble, honest and responsible, and even presented the people with an unattainable image of domestic bliss. Domestic bliss. Unattainable means that cannot be achieved, and bliss means perfect happiness, extreme pleasure. So this idea also presented the people who were attainable image of domestic bliss. But during the Cold War, the pressures of domestic life were pushed to the background. The background. Background means a position where somebody, something can be seen, heard, but is not the center of attention. So we can find an idea that the families, the domestic life were pushed back to the background and they were not getting attention by the other people. So It made all Americans to live in constant fear of nuclear war. And thus, this was the reason to write this chapter by John Updike. John Updike observed many problems in the family during the Cold War and he highlighted it in his story. So, in Should Wizard Hit Mommy, John Updike is highlighting the pressures of family life. Although living the American dream was supposed to make people happy, but it was often stifling. Stifling means to choke or to suffocate. So, it was often stifling and unfulfilling in reality due to tensile situation. He presented a strain on couples like Jack and Claire, who have no ways to express or address their constant growing unhappiness. Now, we will get the key facts about Should Wizard Hit Mommy. So, the full title of this chapter is Should Wizard Hit Mommy. It has been written in 1959. It has been written in New York and published in June 13, 1959. The literary period was modern American fiction. The genre of this story is short story, semi-autobiographical fiction, and the setting of this story is Zack and Claire's family home. What is the setting of a story? Setting is the place or geographical location where a poem or prose is written. Climax. What is climax? Climax is the most important and exciting part of a book, play, piece of music or event. Antagonist. Jack feels a deep resentment stemming from his obligations to his family, while his family members themselves are not antagonists. What is antagonist here? A person who is strongly against somebody. And what is meant by resentment? Resentment means disaffection, and stemming means to stop something that is increasing or spreading. So while his family members themselves are not antagonists, Jack's sense of costly self-sacrifice and confinement in an unhappy home life antagonize him throughout the story. Point of view. Third person limited. Updike writes in third person through Jack's eyes. Means the same is felt by John Updike, but the event, the incident and the feelings have been written by John Updike in third person manner. Now, let us start the summary of this chapter. So, on Saturday afternoon, Jack is about to put his daughter Jo down for a nap. It was Saturday afternoon and Jack was about to put his daughter on the bed to take a nap. Every evening and before Saturday nap time, it was a customary thing that Jack had to do. Jack tells his daughter a bedtime story. The father-daughter tradition began when Jo, now 4 years old, was 2, and it continues despite the fact that Jo rarely falls asleep in naps anymore. And Jack is quickly running out of ideas for stories. So, to help his task, Jack always tells his daughter a story that follows the same basic format. An animal always named Roser, but always a different type of animal, has a problem that he needs help solving. He goes to Wise Owl, who suggests that Roger should see the wizard about his issue, about his problem. The wizard provides a cure and asks Roger for payment that he cannot provide, but also tells him where to find the extra money. Roger then pays the wizard and happily goes to play with the other animals until it is time for his father to come home from work, and that is the end of the story. So, this was the common thing about the story recited by Jack. Now, once Joe is settled in, Jack begins the Saturday story. Joe explains that Roger should be a skunk this time, which makes Jack think that she has been studying skunks in school. So the story begins with Jack telling a story for his daughter. Now, this time, his daughter told Jack to recite a story about Roger Skunk. What is a skunk? Skunk is a cat-sized American mammal of the weasel family which smells very foul. So, freshly inspired by Joe's suggestion and by memories of being bullied as a child. This is a very important point. Bullied. What is the word bullied means? Bullied means to use your strength or power to hurt or frighten somebody. So when Jack was a child, he was always bullied by someone. This made him to be very worried, and this relate it to Roger Skunk in the story. So Jack spins the tale about Roger Skunk, who smelled so bad that none of the other animals wanted to play with him. As the story continues, however, Joe, who has memorized her father's story form, she knows what forms her father is going to tell her. So she becomes more and more intent on controlling the direction of the narrative. Means that Joe always direct her father to deliver the story in some other way or to end the story in some other way. Jack is intent on finishing the story so that he can help his wife Claire, who is downstairs and she was repainting the living room. Now let us get some information about Claire. Claire is 6 months pregnant and she was wife of Jack. Claire is 6 months pregnant with their third child and should not be doing manual work or heavy lifting. Jack tells Joe to stop trying to control the plot. Plot means the summary of the story or what it is going from beginning to the end. This is the plot. So, and to try to fall asleep instead. Jack explains to Joe that Roger goes to the owl, who in turn sends him to the wizard, who performs a magic spell. Joe, who had recently begun questioning the truth of the things people tell her, asks Jack if magic spells are real. This question irks Jack, and he doubles down on making his storytelling more captivating. Irks means to irritate or annoy somebody. Captivating means to attract and hold somebody's attraction. His daughters just gave some direction about the story. Jack got very irritated and he doubles down to make the story more captivating. Jack tells Joe that the wizard performs a spell to make Roger Skunk smell like roses. Joe seems to be enthralled. Enthralled means captured or fascinate attention of something. So Jack tells Joe that the wizard performs a spell to make Roger skunk smell like roses. Joe seems to be enthralled by Jack's impression of the wizard casting his spell. Casting his spells means throwing some magical words. But Jack suspects he might be finning. Finning means to pretend that you have a particular feeling or that you are tired or ill. But Jack suspects she might be feigning interest since her face looks the way his wife Claire's does when she is pretending to be interested in cocktail party conversation. Indeed, as the story reaches its climax, I have earlier told about the word climax, what it means. So, Joe grows all the more fussy. Fussy means giving too much attention to small details and therefore difficult to please. Joe grows all the more fussy and distracted. Jack, who hates when women are not interested in what he is saying, changes the structure of his story in hopes of recapturing his daughter's interest. Students note the point. Jack, who hates when women are not interested in what he is saying, changes the structure of his story in hopes of recapturing his daughter's interest. These lines are very important because it tells why Jack was not interested in his own wife. He tells her that when Roger came home from the wizard's house, his mother was furious. Instead of being happy that he had changed his smell, she is angry and she demands that they return to the wizard so he can change Roger back, means that so that he can return his original smell to Roger and his mother can hit the wizard over the head. Joe, who does not expect this twist, is beside herself, unable to grasp why the skunk's mother would not allow her son to change something about himself that made the other animals run away from him. She demands that Jack change the story. She wants the wizard to refuse to change Roger back and to hit Roger's stupid mummy over the head with his wand. Wand means magical stick. Unprepared for his daughter's intensity and violent wish, Jack attempts to explain that Roger was better off with his old smell because it was what his mother wanted and he loved his mother more than he cared what the other animals thought about him. Thoroughly tired, Jack brings story time to an end and urges Joe to go to sleep. Joe, in turn, demands that in tomorrow's story, the wizard must hit Roger Skunk's mother over the head instead. And that is why this was the point from which the title has been taken. Jack doesn't answer her and instead goes downstairs to finally help his wife. When he gets downstairs, however, Jack is too weary to help and instead sits in a chair and watches his wife repaint their living room. He didn't help her. He sees the molding in their house as a cage surrounding him and his wife. He has no desire to work with her or even talk to her or touch her. Okay, students, let us get some idea about characters of this story in brief. So, first of all, we will get information about Jack. We will get some character sketch of this protagonist of this story. So, the protagonist of the story, Jack, is a married man living with his pregnant wife Claire. Jack is the protagonist of this story. Protagonist means the main hero of the story or the narrator of the story. So Jack is a married man and she was living with his pregnant wife Claire, their 4-year-old daughter Joe and their 2-year-old son Bobby, and they have two children. The first one was his daughter Joe and the second one was his son Bobby. So uninspired means lacking in imagination or not filled with excitement, and disillusion means disappointed in someone or something. So hereby we get to know about Jack that he was not very interested with his family life, and that is why his responsibilities of family life is not growing in happily. So Jack uses the stale ritual of telling his daughter a bedtime story to avoid helping his wife repaint their living room. So Jack didn't take any interest to involve in the work that is needed in the home. He didn't want to help his wife either to repaint their living room, and that is why to avoid all type of work he just used to tell a still ritual of telling story to his daughter. And still ritual means the ritual which is not meaningful, and they were just repainting their living room to prepare for the arrival of their third child. A talented storyteller, Jack takes pride in creating engrossing stories for Joe, even though he is quickly running out of fresh ideas. So, Jack was a talented storyteller and he just made up many of the story. He just created many engrossing stories for Joe. Even though that he had no idea, he had just quickly running out of fresh ideas about the story. However, he just created a new one and just he delivered to his daughter Joe. So each story concerns an animal named Roger, I have told you earlier, who has a problem that is solved by the story's end. Now let us know about Joe. You know that Joe is the daughter of our main protagonist Jack. Jack and Claire's 4-year-old daughter. Joe is a growing girl. She is growing taller by the day, has begun to contradict things her parents tell her, and to Jack's great frustration, means that she was great frustration for Jack. So she no longer falls asleep at nap time. All of these traits means character, feature or sign. So all of her traits worry and upset Jack because he realizes he will soon have another woman in his life contradicting him the way his wife Claire does. Indeed, Joe is intent on exercising her opinions and having her ideas heard, even at a young age. With respect to the story of Rose the skunk, Joe doesn't agree with the ending that her father proposes. So every time what her father tells to her, Joe every time didn't get agree with him. And as a young child, Joe relates to Roger's desire to be accepted by his peers. Peers, what is peers? A person who is of the same age or position in society as you, or to look closely. So as a young child, Joe relates to Roger's desire to be accepted by his peers, and she doesn't understand why Roger's mother would force him to return his original scent when it made the other little animals run away. While Jack perceives Roger's sacrifice of his new sweet smell to be positive lesson about duty and obligation. So here we came to know about the main value of this lesson. Means that Joe's father wanted to teach her daughter that what the elders of a family agreed with some point, it is more valuable than the member who is younger, because one is not very matured. He or she has not a perfect knowledge about the society, about the morals and duty and responsibilities and obligation. Okay, move to the next point. Now we will get about Roger Skunk. The protagonist of this story, Jack, tells Joe Roger Skunk is in many ways a stand-in for Jack. Stand-in, a person who replaces someone for some time. So bullied for his foul skunk smell, much like Jack was bullied as a child. So here Jack just remembered his childhood incident, how he was bullied. Roger wants nothing more than to fit in and play with the other animals. So only one desire, that was to play with his playmates of Roger. However, he ultimately acquiesces to his mother's wishes and accepts that his smell cannot be changed because it is part of who he is. Roger's journey proves challenging and polarizing. What is polarizing? To make people separate into two groups with completely opposite opinions. So Roger's journey proves challenging and polarizing to Jack and Joe because both people project a different part of themselves onto him, because both have their different opinions about Rogers. Okay, it is about Claire, unseen, until the final moments of the story. Claire's presence is felt by Jack throughout the whole story, as he can hear her moving furniture in the living room under Joe's bedroom. So throughout the story, Jack just heard the movement of his wife, moving furnitures and doing some things. Claire is 6 months pregnant and is repainting and rearranging the living room, a task that Jack should be helping with, but which he is delaying as long as possible. Jack and Claire's marriage is not happy one, and although he does not express his feelings to her directly, Jack has grown increasingly resentful towards his wife, whom he feels continually contradicts and undermines him. This paragraph is more important. This is the main point of this story by which our author wanted to deliver before you. So I suggest you to get the whole idea of this paragraph. Okay, even when Claire is not physically present, Jack feels her derision. What is derision? Derision means mockery and disdain reflected in their young daughter Joe, who is growing to look increasingly like Claire and does things that remind Jack of Claire's behavior. So in the whole story, Claire is not physically present. However, Jack feels her derision and disdain, and it has been reflected in their young daughter Joe. Means that Jack just felt all over the behavior that he is feeling in his wife Claire, and Joe, who is growing to look increasingly like Claire and does things that remind Jack of Claire's behavior. So ultimately, Jack is not only unwilling to help Claire move their furniture despite her pregnancy, and that is why Jack is not willing to help his wife Claire. He doesn't help to move their furniture, he doesn't help to repaint the walls, despite that he knows that his wife is pregnant. But he is so angry at her that he refuses to even look at her or speak to her. He sees her as the symbol of his own unhappiness and unfulfilled desire. So in this paragraph, we have come to know that his family life is not well settled. He is frustrated. He is a frustrated man in his family. However, the author has not given a perfect idea why Jack is frustrated. Okay, students, now just get an idea about the wizard. The wizard is the character in Jack's stories who usually presents the solution to whatever problem Roger is facing. It does this by performing a magic spell that reverses Roger's predicament. What is predicament? An unpleasant and difficult situation that is hard to get out of it. So, making Roger very happy. In the story of Roger Skunk, however, the wizard is the antagonist, changing Roger's scent against the wishes of Roger's mother and therefore altering one of Roger's innate biological traits. What is innate biological traits? Innate means inborn or inbred. The traits or the characteristics that is inborn in one's life. So the wizard also proves a divisive character for Jack and Joe. What is divisive? Divisive means likely to cause disagreement or arguments between people. So hereby what happens? Joe believes that wizard's actions were justified and therefore he has every right to hit Roger's mother and refuse to reverse his spell. Jack, on the other hand, sides with Roger's mother and believes that the wizard should reverse the spell to make Roger's mother happy, not Roger's. So, in this way, the wizard represents a sense of freedom from obligation. Means that he has no any type of bound, any type of obligation or familial duty, as he enables Roger to do the things he wants to do without regard for the consequences or his family's feelings. He doesn't care about the result or family feelings, but he cares about the happiness of Roger, and that is why he just changed the bad smell to a good one of Roger's body. So too young to have her own sense of personal duty, Joe is unable to understand how the wizard could be wrong. But Jack, who sees himself as having compromised many of his goals and much of his freedom out of a sense of duty, knows that the wizard cannot win. Means that Jack doesn't think that wizard will win in this story, but who will win in this story? Roger's mother. Okay, now we will discuss about Roger's mother. So Roger Skunk's mother is the wizard's antagonist. I have told you what is antagonist. The person who is against of someone. So, and a representation for Jack of familial duty. Jack just represented Roger Skunk's mother as a familial duty in the story. Roger's mother refuses to allow Roger to change his skunk scent. Even though smelling like roses makes him more popular, offering the explanation that he no longer smells like he is supposed to. So her ultimate victory over the wizard, who eventually restores Roger's original skunk smell, suggests a victory of familial obligation over the freedom to follow one's own desires without regard for others. For Joe, who at 4 years old cannot think of anything more important than fitting in, Roger Skunk's mother is therefore the villain of the story. Students, there are some symbols that has been used in this story and we have to talk about them. So let us know some symbols that has been used in this story. The first one is Roger's smell. In Jack's story, Roger Skunk is anxious to get rid of his smell so that the other animals will not run away from him and will allow him to play. Jack feels personally invested in Roger's plight. Invested means to spend money, time, energy or something you think is good or useful. Plight means a bad or difficult state of situation. So Jack here feels personally the Roger's bad situation because he himself had been bullied as a boy. But Roger's smell comes to mean more to Jack as the story progresses. However, Roger's smell have some other meaning to Jack when the story progresses. Jack tries to show Joe that Roger cannot change his smell because it is something that belongs to him, something innately his own, and that without it he is no longer recognizable to the people around him. As Jack continues his story, it becomes clear that he views his duty to his wife Claire, Joe, and their family in the same way. The familial obligation stays with him, like Roger's unpleasant odor, something that he cannot shake, give up, or change without losing the people that he cares about. So, this paragraph is all about the familial obligation. The house in which Jack and Claire were living, it is also has been used as a symbol in the story. Jack's story is punctuated repeatedly with the sound of his wife Claire moving furniture as she repaints the living room downstairs. No matter how much Jack attempts to prolong and expand his story, the sound reminds him that he should be downstairs helping his wife work. At the very end of the story, Jack joins Claire in the living room, where looking at the wooden molding all around them, he feels as though he were in a cage. So, in this way, everything about the home he lives in, from the ornamental details of the architecture right down to the furniture and the living room's fresh coat of paint, symbolize how stale and constrictive his life has become. What is meant by constrictive? Constrictive means to make smaller or narrower or to squeeze or compress. So his life has just become narrower, constrictive. When Jack looks at his home, he sees only the obligation, chores, and marriages that are keeping him tied down. Claire is repainting the living room to prepare for the arrival of the couple's third child. So, in addition to representing a physical chore that needs completing, the sound of moving furniture that makes up the story's background soundtrack. And it represents the expansion of Jack's family, the new era of his life that is dawning, whether or not he is ready for it. So, during the story, the sound that were coming from downstairs, it represents or symbolizes the expansion of the family. It also symbolizes that Jack has more responsibility on his shoulder. So, therefore, when Jack finally finishes telling Joe her story and comes downstairs to see Claire repenting, he is no longer able to mask feelings of resentment, depression, and isolation towards his wife and the life that they are living. The house itself symbolizes the ways in which he feels caged by his life. Okay, students, we have just completed introduction, characters, and symbols, summary of this story in this video. In the next video, we will discuss the original text of the chapter. Till then, have a nice day and goodbye.